put this polling up and putting in something like that. Can you please, what is your thought? Go ahead.
Yeah, Simon, welcome for welcoming me. Indeed, this is really something probably not known to South Sudanese people in terms of presidential decrees that is normally read on South Sudan Broadcasting Corporation, SSBC, state-owned, and it's not new. Uh, Salva Kiir last evening actually fired Dr. Benjamin Bormel as the country's vice president for economic cluster, and also he relieved him from the position of the SPLM party as the second person in command.
Mhm.
And at the same time, he's also been dislodged from the ranks of the South Sudan National Security Service. So literally, he's now a private citizen of this country.
Mhm.
And this is surprising because he was appointed in February this year,
Mhm.
replacing the long-term veteran politician Dr. James Waniga, and there have been some rumors about uh, the relationship with president and other things that he has been doing in the country. These are all rumors, but rumors tend to be really true in South Sudan, and it happened. And this is the state. And this decrease not only for Bolmel, also the central bank governor was also relieved, together with the person, the head of the revenue authority in the country, also been relieved. So if you look at that, there must be some really signs of dissatisfaction by the president in terms of the economic growth of the country. Probably yes, because if you look at the central bank, and if you look at the revenue authority, and if you look at Bolmel himself as the president, the vice president for economic cluster, it clearly shows that it must have been centered towards the status of the economy of the country, and that's the cry of people really, because they cannot have something on the table for themselves because the
Mhm.
economy is bad, even though the salary is even there, though it's delayed. It's not much, and it's not really much because it doesn't really meet the demands in the market. It's something
Mhm.
else. These are just figures. So
Yeah.
this is a serious concern. And
Yeah.
as the president normally don't give explanations for such dismissals. It has never happened, and it is still not happening. We are waiting to see if he can really give explanation. But I'm giving these thoughts of mine the insight because if you look at the people being dismissed, if you look at the central bank, you look at the
Mhm.
revenue, you look at the president of the economic cluster, vice president Bormel removed. So you can really see all this might have been centered towards the status of the economy, the bad economy that the people of South Sudan are facing.
Suffering.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
What about his daughter?
Yes, the daughter is a new figure, a political figure in the country. She's spoken so far very well, and people like what she's speaking. And unless otherwise, if she has to put all what she's speaking into practice, implementation is another, and talking the right thing is also another. And so far, she's talking really the issues that people want to listen. And
Mhm.
if she can only influence that through the president, being the special envoy for the president, if she can do that, I believe things can move in a better direction, and people are waiting to see
You see the
what will
changes.
happen. Yeah, but
Yeah.
she's,
Just
she's already yeah.
yeah, we got a lot of question messages from the community, from our people here in diaspora, asking why the people celebrating when they remove Dr. Bolmel from his position. Are people very happy? I don't know. We saw social media people singing, and there is like something happening.
Yeah, I think the celebration itself shows a lot of things. It sends many signals. It shows dissatisfaction of the way the economy has been managed, and
Mhm.
And secondly, as you remember, there was rumors of, not rumors, but the government finally confirmed the presence of the South Sudan People's, the UPDF, Uganda's People's Defense Forces, present in the country. And there were rumors that actually these are all engineered by former president now, Bormel. And then corruption issues and mismanagement. So all these people are seeing Bormel, his coming has made things worse compared to his appointment. So that's why people are celebrating, because social media and the citizens say, okay, why do you pay Ugandans? Why do you hire Ugandans to come to South Sudan to give protection? Meanwhile, you have your own soldiers, the soldiers belonging to South Sudan, to protect South Sudan. Why don't you pay them instead of getting help from foreign countries? So this actually has been seen as a win for the South Sudanese people, because it is a perception, because people see things and they believe that the former vice president is in the center of all that. So that is why people are celebrating. Of course, there are others who may not celebrate also.
Okay, but now what is going to happen? What is the change is going to happen? We know we remove him out from the government now. What is going to happen? There is the country's the economic is going to be booming, or what is going on?
Well, that will entirely depends on the government now, and most importantly, it depends on the president himself and the SPLM party, or the revitalized government, which is actually been slow in its implementation to decide the way forward for this country. And the celebration itself by the citizens shows that they want some positive steps to take place. Steps like improving the economy. Let the economy improve. Let the security improve. They want to see that to happen, so that they are freely moving from one state to another, or from Juba to other states. These are the things people want to see. They want to see jobs being created. There are many youth in the country. The majority are actually youth. They want to see them having jobs. They want to see them having peace, so that they can go wherever they want. Agriculture must boom. We must not always depend on Uganda or Kenya or the neighboring countries. People should be freely, really go and cultivate. If you look, areas like Central Equatoria is very rich in terms of agriculture. They can do very well. Places like Yei, I remember when we were still young in Juba, everything comes from Yei and other counties. Small London, and even Magui, other areas, and maybe even Western Equatoria too. So you find Juba has been fed by these states or counties. So if peace can come and stability is restored, that's what the people want. They want to see. They are not even interested in the power issue. What they want is they want services. Really, services is what is needed in this country, and reconciliation, peace, and unity. That's important.
Okay, well, just we still continue with you from Google Radio Podcast. Just another question is about the the trial is still going. We don't know exactly where is the trial is going now.
Well, the trial, being a special court, it's also indeed special because it involves the first vice president, who is a signatory to the revitalized agreement. It involves him. So court cases takes time. Like, they started and it's going. Now they are doing it 3 times in a week: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So they have now reached a stage of cross-examination and all that. They have to cross-examine everything by the defense lawyers. So this will take time. We don't know. As citizens, we don't know. Even the judges may not know even. It depends. So it can take really some time. But now that also depends on the government or the president himself. If he sees that this is not very important for the country, he can dismiss it, or maybe the case can be dismissed. We wait. I don't want to talk much about, because it is in the court.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see what the court will say. But
Yeah.
the feeling of people really wanted to see this is not very important so much.
Yeah. It's
The
very important.
important thing,
Yeah.
the important thing is services delivery and
The
the
service
unity of
delivery
the
for the
country.
people. Yeah. Yes,
Yes, that is
absolutely.
very important.
Yes, absolutely. That's right. Yeah, just let us go through a little bit for about election next year, 2026. You say South Sudan is going to add election. I think so. There is something going like this or not about the election.
Well, this has been said even 2 years ago. I mean, you remember we are supposed to have elections 2 years ago, but then it was postponed. It actually extension of the revitalized period, and now it's supposed to happen in 2026. But there are no big signs of it happening. I don't know. I don't know how, but we are yet to wait for the official announcement by the president or the revitalized government to see if this will actually happen, because there's supposed to be census carried out. But recently there was a statement from the Electoral Commission. They said they are most likely to use the 2008 census, and if you look at 2008 census, maybe other people have lost their lives between this and now, and the voter registration needs to be updated. That is number one. And then also the space for election campaign should be really there. And again, access to other areas within the country. People should be freely moving so that they can actually vote freely, if at all is going to happen. But there are no big signs, but we will wait for the official communication from the government if this is going to happen. But 2026, everyone knows election is going to be there, but no big signs of it really happening.
Yeah, thank you very much. بس أنا كان داير أورس شوية بعربي تجوبة. بس أنا
ما في مشكلة.
Yes, لأنه situation هسه أنا قاينه لأنه هيبقى قالي بعدين موجودة معايا ناس جي لقوا معايا تطمن في مكان تو ولا ما في معايا ذاته للناس اللي اشتغلوا في مستشفى، ناس جروا يشتغلوا في شغل مدرسين، ناس جي درسوا في مدارس، ناس جي اشتغلوا في public service. يعني هم انجيل يقول قروش تطمن في زمن ولا لسه situation getting worse like this.
Wala kalam tamei ada lisa nas lisa magiligo zeta sana alfa nas kede nesitu ile nas bibada tane jadid lakin kaman mkija fi zaman naib rais Shilude Dr. Bolmel ta economic cluster dogal every 24th of March bisa talata nas bilogo gurushtamon lakin ajad de ma hasal nashuf zola al-jadid gijare بعمل شنو زول الجديد تا فاينانس جي جاري بعمل شنو هل مم بقدر دفع قروش في تايملي كده في زمن الديرو فوق ولا لا ده لسه حاجه ناس جستنا من ناس الجداد اللي بيجا كتب بعدين بيكون في محل بتاع بولميل وبعدين بتاع سنترال بانك ويا بتاع ريفينيو طبعا ده محلات تا قروش انا بيجاسمع من رئيس أو من الناس الجداد اللي يجيبوا ده، لكن ده حاجة المواطنين بتاع الجنوب ده ما في أنا أكتر من ده. هم their services بس.
السيرفيس ده بس
لكن حاجات ده لكن ده ما في. services ده ما في.
Yes, well, absolutely. في حاجة هنا الناس طبعا جي complain about the موضوع oil بتاعنا ده، يعني أنا ما أعرفه إنه oil ده لسه يجيب قروش لسا السودان ولا ما في، لأنه ناس كتير جي كلموا قال إنه ناس شيلوا ايفنتس قروش ايفنتس مثلا، يعني شيلوا قروش مقدم بتاع اويل ده يمكن بتاع 5 years extra. فسو اسين اويل ده حتى كان قروش جيتالا جيرو في مال شيلوا فوق الدين ده. فسو انت كده ديسكرايب كلام ده انت باين كيف يعني هل حاجه حقيقه ولا كلام بتاع روما ساكت؟
No, في كان زمان governor central bank وكان جت على وقال يا جماعه يعني oil ده من بيشتري من بيشيلوا لون in advance يلا بعدين من بودي له ناس اللي من شيلوا لون من فوق ده يلا كان قروش ده جاي من بدفع سالري ده كان governor الاول لكن جات له برا يلا هسه قروش بتاع oil ده حقيقة كده يعني ما في explanation كده التمام. قروش الجيجا ده جيس تعمله بطريقة الكيف لسه ما معروف. مواطنين ما بيعرف، ما في information جيجا very clear كده. لكن لو كان قروش بتاع اويل ده في يعني في priorities بالذات salary، بالذات improving security، بالذات services اللي نقول زي مستشفيات، وبعدين كهرباء ذاته ممكن الناس يعملوا دام بتوعهم roads infrastructure. ده حاجات المفروض اويل ده بقدر يجيبه برا من ada avenues تا قروش او income جاي من فوق. ده مشكلة دي كلها. So in short بكون في موضوع بتاع management برضه.
كنا برو في short break شوية كده لأنه زي بكون آخر تاع برنامج تاعنا.
Your happiness, our priority. Feeling good and relaxing. Enjoy your dream with Google Radio, the voice of future.
Thank you. وانا طبعا ما ستيل مع سلفانا ياكوي في برنامج بتاعنا رسالة من جوبا. زي ما انت قاس معي انا قاعدين ونسو في موضوع بتاع ايكونوميك. انا كمان داير روح انا قاس ياكوي في موضوع بتاع انه كمان انه الحياة كيف في ناس جيجو كيف يعني كوميونيتي يعني سوق كيف ناس جي يعني لايف يعني نورمال لايف يعني ناس جي ايشو كيف يعني في يومين ده بالذات يعني لما اكون غيرو ناس من مكان من سلطة من مكان لمكان. ياكوي can you please explain to us please our Indians please as a
No,
كيف الناس go ahead yes.
Life is tough. This removal is just a usual one, but of course some people celebrate it because they think that the people who were removed were part of their problems, not making things improve. Like life is tough, but people have become more resilient. Really, they've become more resilient. So this resilience has made people now to they adapt. And what will they do? Where will they go? This is still their country. You stick around, and if you can find something small to do, you do it. If you can find salangeta zato with your kids, you eat. Asal batale kan ayani au fi ya mushkila bukon chilu brush ketir keda. Lakin otherwise, people are just now I can describe them as resilient people. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much Salvana Yakoe from Juba, our correspondent. أنا بشكرك في زمن تاكي معنا والمعلومات اللي تجيبوه. وأنا نقول لك تلتقيني بالسلامة وأنا شاء الله بسمع أخبار الجيجا الكثير من جوبا. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.